Hello, today I'll be re-evaluating my crime prevention policy. To start off with, the introduction. In times, the town of Claraville has seen a rise in crime levels, presenting significant safety and well-being challenges for its inhabitants. To tackle this issue, a comprehensive crime prevention program has been into action, incorporating surveillance technologies, community policing measures, and targeted interventions. This study aims to assess the effectiveness of these initiatives in reducing crime rates and enhancing community safety in Claravale. Through a mixed methods approach that combines analysis of crime data with evaluations of community perceptions and involvement, this assessment seeks to offer valuable insights into the strengths and weaknesses of the implemented strategies. The significance of evaluation in crime prevention efforts. Evaluation plays a role in ensuring the efficiency, effectiveness, and sustainability of crime prevention initiatives. By evaluating the outcomes of these efforts, stakeholders can ascertain whether they are meeting their intended goals, such as decreasing crime rates and improving safety. Evaluation also aids in pinpointing the strategies and allocating resources effectively to maximize impact. Furthermore, it enhances openness and responsibility in utilizing funds for crime prevention endeavors, fostering trust and assurance among those involved. In essence, assessment acts as an instrument for enhancement and education in the realm of crime prevention. The crime prevention effort in Claraville encompasses tactics and is aimed at tackling crime issues and patterns in the region. These tactics comprise of surveillance technologies like CCTV, cameras, and automatic number plate recognition systems stationed in high-risk areas to discourage wrongdoers and facilitate the swift capture of suspects. Community policing and engagement programs that entail communication between law enforcement personnel and local residents to cultivate trust, gather information, and rally community resources for crime prevention. Tailored interventions addressing crime problems such as poverty, crimes, and violent offenses involving young individuals through a blend of prevention measures, environmental planning, and support services. Planned evaluation approach. To assess the effectiveness of the crime prevention initiative in Claraville, a mixed methods approach will be utilized. This method will entail analyzing crime data quantitatively, such as reported incidents, crime rates per 1,000 residents, and shifts in crime patterns over time to evaluate how the strategies implemented have impacted crime levels. Evaluating community perceptions, satisfaction levels, and engagement through surveys, focus group discussions, and interviews to understand the experiences and viewpoints of the residents. Objectives of the evaluation. The evaluation seeks to accomplish the following goals: assessing the effectiveness of crime prevention strategies in reducing crime rates and enhancing safety in Claraville, examining the effects of interventions like increased surveillance and community involvement on targeted crime issues and trends within the locality, identifying strengths and weaknesses of the program to guide crime prevention endeavors and strategic planning, assessing community participation levels, satisfaction rates, and feelings of safety to measure the success of implemented strategies. Key evaluating variables. The variables for evaluation encompass crime rates and patterns, assessments involving reported incidents, crime rates per 1,000 residents, and changes in crime patterns over time. The community perception qualitative evaluation focuses on residents' sense of security, satisfaction with law enforcement efforts, and perception of activities within their communities. Community involvement. Examining how actively people partake in community policing programs and neighborhood watch groups and other initiatives aimed at preventing crime. Assessing the impact of actions on targeted crime issues and trends using both data and descriptive evaluations to measure changes in crime rates and enhancements in community safety. Defining variables. Crime rates and trends will be viewed as data on reported incidents and shifts in crime patterns over time, while community perceptions and participation will be seen as experiences and interactions with law enforcement and fellow community members. The success of interventions will be understood based on their ability to achieve their intended goals of reducing crime levels and improving safety. Valuable measurement. Crime rates and trends will be gauged using information gathered from police records, supplemented by input from the community and expert analysis. Community perceptions will be assessed through surveys employing scale questions along with insights obtained from focus group conversations and interviews. Community involvement will be evaluated through measurements of participation levels alongside feedback gathered from interviews and observations. The effectiveness of interventions will be assessed through a mix of analysis of crime data as well as qualitative evaluations based on stakeholder input and perspectives. Gathering data. In order to gather data, I will utilize crime data from police reports along with insight from community reports and expert analysis. And also, I will conduct surveys among residents and stakeholders to understand community perceptions supported by focus groups, dialogues, and interviews. I will also maintain records of community involvement, feedback forms, and discussions with community leaders and law enforcement personnel. Lastly, I will evaluate the effectiveness of interventions by comparing crime data after implementation supplemented by case studies and testimonials from stakeholders. Key considerations for evaluating planning. When planning the evaluation process, it is essential to consider, number one, data reliability to ensure that there is accurate data to evaluate strategy effectiveness. Number two, ethical aspects such as confidentiality and informed consent must be respected during the evaluation. Number three, awareness of biases in data collection and analysis in crucial steps should be taken to minimize their impact on results. Number four, resource limitation involving time budget and personnel should be considered in conducting the evaluation. And number five, stakeholder participation is vital, involving residents, law enforcement officers, community leaders, and policymakers throughout the evaluation process ensures their input and backing. The conclusion. In summary, it is crucial to assess the long-term viability of the strategies implemented and to pinpoint where area continuous monitoring and evaluation can be beneficial. This evaluation process plays a role in ensuring that crime prevention efforts are not effective and efficient but also sustainable. By utilizing a combination of analysis and qualitative assessments, these involved can gather insights into how these initiatives impact crime levels, community perceptions, and engagement. Through planning and measurement of factors, including the data availability, ethical consideration, and engagement with stakeholders, this evaluation aims to provide a thorough understanding of the effectiveness of the crime prevention program in Claraville. Armed with these insights, stakeholders can make informed decisions to further improve community safety and overall well-being. Thank you for listening.